right now today, that time is up. There's no more giving you lies. You're not African. You're not black. You're not Dominican. You are from the 12 tribes of Israel. And it's high time you went out of sleep. Christianity is a damn joke. Christianity is a taunt to our people.
This is reality. That's right. This is reality. We're going to show you why. You have destroyed yourself, bro. So we're supposed to give a warning. We're not judging you, we're warning you.
Well, have we seen any change? Have we seen anything that has changed our people? Changed our neighborhood?
Again, we are the men of Israel united in Christ. We are here to teach you so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans that we are the Israelites according to the Bible. Hey, brother, what's your name? Dominic? Okay, but Dominic, do you see where your father from on that sign? What's your nationality, sir? Haitian. Oh, you are so-called Haitian. I was a so-called Haitian too. But according to the Bible, we are from the tribe of Levi, as you see on that side. Now, let me ask you something. How did the so-called Haitian get to Haiti?
How did we get to Haiti?
Yeah. Haiti. How we get there?
How we get there?
Yeah.
Found our way there.
Huh?
Found our way there.
Nah, we ain't found out there. We were born here on slave ship, brother. Come on.
Yeah.
Let me get that sign. Where the sign at? What's the sign? Hey, hold that. Got it right there? The sign over here. Okay. So we are going to prove to the Deuteronomy 1:1. According to the Bible, the so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the Israelites the Bible is speaking of, right? We are going to prove that, right? Give me Deuteronomy 1:1.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So these be the words Moses spake unto all Israel. Everything Deuteronomy are only speaking to the Israelites. By these words, we are going to know who we are. Now, give me what you get. 28 verse 68. Now, I asked you a question earlier, but Dominic, I asked you, how did the so-called Haitian get to Haiti? You guys said we found our way there, right? But the Bible says we were brought there on slave ship, as you can see over there. Wait.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
The Bible said the Lord will send the Israelite into Egypt again. Now, let me ask you something. Are you familiar with the Bible? Okay, you're not familiar with the Bible. Now, we're going to prove to you what Egypt meant according to the Bible. Because when the Israelites were in Egypt, we were slaves. When our ancestors were in Egypt, we were slaves. Give me 5 and 6. We'll watch it. 28.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God.
So God is saying he is the God of the Israelites. Thy means your God, nobody else.
Which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
He has brought us out of the land of Egypt from the house where?
Out of the house of bondage.
So whenever you were in Egypt, it's making reference to bondage, slavery. What you see there? Those are slavery. These are slavery. These right here, that's what happened to us in slavery, right? Give me, yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So the Lord will bring you into slavery again. Let me ask you a quick question. What's your religion? Do you believe in the Bible? What's your religion? You don't believe in nothing, so you just feel worried. I got you. So we're going to prove to you that you are an Israelite in what requires of you, okay? Now, remember, the Lord said he will bring us back into Egypt again. Bring us back into slavery again, bondage again. We don't.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
The Lord will bring you back into Egypt again with ships. Slavery again with ships. Now let me ask you something. Did slavery happen? It did happen, right? Did you know that was in the Bible? Or prison? Sorry, we just read it in the Bible.
Yeah.
Excuse me? Yeah, that is true. It's still happening. That is why we have to know who we are so that we can stop it from happening. You know? We don't.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
So these words that Moses was speaking unto, he said, just like I said, you're going to go to slavery again, with ships, it's going to happen just like that. Who do you know that went to slavery on ships? The so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, children of the slave trade. The people you saw on that sign right here. That only happened to us. We don't.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
You were not going to see our homeland again, which is Jerusalem, according to Galatians 4 and 26. We don't.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
And then once we had got up from the slave ship, we were sold unto our enemies. The people that we were sold to, God called them are enemy. You see these right here? These are your enemy. The people over there, that's your enemy. Guess what? They happen to you, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and everybody. They happen to your forefathers, brother Dominic. God says these people are enemies. So when they shut us down on the street, they still know that they are enemy. There's nothing we can do about it. Why? Because they are enemy. God sent them against us. Wait.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
So once we got out of the slave ship, we were sold to our enemy. Were we not? If you read about slavery, right? We were being sold, right? Were we not being sold? That let you know what? The Bible is a true book. Our history is in the Bible. We were the only one that were being sold to our enemy. And once we got up the slave ship, we 48. Finish.
You shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen,
Slave men, we are being sold as slaves to our enemy.
and bondwomen,
And bondwomen.
and no man shall buy you.
And no man shall get us out of the slavery. No man will be able to get us out of the enemy. Guess what? The French, they had got to Haiti. Right? And then we got men. We got men that get Napoleon Bonaparte, right? I'm sure you're familiar with the story. Napoleon Bonaparte got rise up trying to get us out of that slavery. It couldn't happen for our Native Americans and African Americans brothers over here. So-called, guess who rise up trying to save them? Martin Luther King. But nothing can happen. God says no man will save you. And Haiti again, we had got Toussaint Louverture, right? I'm sure you're familiar with the story. They couldn't do anything. After we got our so-called independence, guess what happened? We had to pay the Frenchmen back.
Right.
God says they will be upon you for a sign and for a warning. Once we got up the slave ship, what we had to do? Verse 48.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
We are serving our enemy. What is sign that? With the yoke of iron. Yeah. That's right. Okay. So the Bible says, therefore shall we serve our enemy. We're going to prove to you that the Bible is only speaking to us, about us, who we are. We don't.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
You send them against us?
The Lord shall send against thee.
The Lord is the one that sent these people against us. The other nations, every one of them. Any one of them that's not an Israelite, they're your enemy. Guess what? You got a whole lot of people hating on you. We don't.
In hunger.
In hunger, like in slavery, right? The first one they got us in slavery, when we're over here. If we needed anything, where we had to go? Come closer. Come closer. You good? Ah, okay. If we had needed anything, where we had to go? Food. We had to go to them. We were enslaved, so we had to go to them. Still today, if we need anything, where we gotta go? We gotta go to the Walmart.
United Nations gives Haiti rights.
Right. United Nations give the so-called Haitian rights. It's rice, something simple as that. Rice. Okay, the United Nations give us rights, but if you want anything, where you gotta get it from? You gotta go to the Walmart, CVS. All people don't earn that. We work in there, but we don't earn them. We don't.
And in thirst.
And in thirst, water fall out this time for free, but we gotta buy it. We gotta go to the Walmart to get it. And if you don't pay your water bill, guess what happened? They're gonna cut it. They're gonna cut your water. That's serving your enemy, bro. We don't.
And in nakedness.
And nakedness. Brother Dominic, the clothes that you got on your back, the clothes that I got on my back, all people did not make this textile for these clothes. We don't.
And in want of all things.
In want of all things. Whatever you want, you gotta get it from your enemy. Even something basic as toilet paper. We gotta get it from our enemy. Driver's license, we gotta get it from our enemy. God called them our enemy. Education, we have to go get them from our enemy, brother. I mean, that lets you know the Bible is only speaking to you so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Because that's who you are. You're an Israelite. We don't.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
So the same enemy that we gotta serve for everything, he did this to us. He had put a yoke of iron. Hold on, I gotta see this. The same enemy that we gotta serve for everything, water, food, clothing, he did this to us. He put a yoke of, this is a yoke of iron. He put a yoke of iron upon our neck. He did that. If you look over here, the same enemy, the same people that we gotta serve for everything, they're the one that put a yoke of iron upon our neck. We don't.
Until he had destroyed thee.
Until he have destroyed us. We're working on the earth physically, right? How are we destroyed? How are we destroyed? Do you know, Brother Dominic? So, excuse me? Right, racism, that's another, we're not racist. There's no way in hell we can be racist. We ain't got nothing. Okay, so we have destroyed. We're working physically, right? But the Bible gonna explain to us how are we destroyed for, we don't. You ain't got it yet? Okay, Hosea 4:6. Hosea 4:6. Hosea 4:6. So the Bible says we are destroyed. We are destroyed. We're working physically, because I can still see you, but it don't mean it. So we are not destroyed physically, but we destroy in our mind. We destroy in our mind. We don't. We destroy in our mind. You got it? Hosea 4:6. Hosea chapter 4. Right there. Hosea what there? Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. Because for so long we've been calling ourselves Haitian, Dominican. We calling ourselves all type of abominable names. God calls us the Israelites. Right now, believe it or not, you are being marked. You've been, hey, but you've been calling yourself Haitian for a very long time. Now you're finding out you're an Israelite. There are things that are required of you. Okay?
Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people.
So it says, my people. You black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You are God's people. You are God's people. Brother Dominic, you are God's people. This is what God has to say about you. Really.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Remember, the enemy will destroy us. Right? God said his people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. The knowledge is God's lost. His people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. That's why we don't know who we are. We still think we're African American. We still think we're Haitian. We don't know who the Israelite the Bible is speaking of. We don't.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
That's why we did this to our own self. We're the one that rejected knowledge. Wait.
I will also reject thee.
Once we decided we don't want to keep God's law, because that's what the knowledge is, God said, you know what? You don't want to keep my law, I will reject you. Therefore, you got your house not in order. You got a woman ruling over you. Yes, sir. Like in Haiti, right? We rejected knowledge. We rejected knowledge, right? We goes into voodoo. We hate on each other. If I do something wrong to you, you come back and do the same thing to me. God says you shall not bear grudge against your brother, right? We don't.
I will also reject thee.
So once we decided to do that, God rejected us. Wait.
Thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
What?
The law of thy God.
The laws of God, that's why we have rejected. Give me Deuteronomy 28 verse. Go back to where you are and read fast. 28 verse 50. No, verse 46.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 46. Yep. And they shall be upon thee.
So the same curses like us coming down here with slave ships. And we have to serve our enemy for everything. The yoke of iron that happened to us in Haiti. God says these things will be upon you for a sign and for a wonder. For a sign and for a wonder. For example, you standing on Hollywood right now, right? How do you know it's Hollywood Boulevard? Because there's a sign that says that's Hollywood Boulevard. Likewise, we coming down here on slave ship. God said this thing will be upon you for a sign. A sign shows you who you are. So you are an Israelite according to the Bible. But Dominic, you know.
And for a wonder.
And for a wonder. We always wonder why we were going through so much. We always wonder why are we the only one getting shut in this street with no justice. God said this curse shall be upon you for a wonder. We wonder why.
And upon thy seed forever.
And upon our seed forever. Guess what? 1619, they happened to our forefathers in Haiti, right? The so-called Haitians. That happened to the French. And it happened to us over here also, right? The same people that happened to, we are their seed. God said it will happen to us forever. Unless we repent, it's going to continue happening. Wait.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God.
And again, the only reason why it's happening is because we're not serving God. We're not serving the Lord our God. Now you find out you're an Israelite. We're going to give you a couple things that are required of you. Give me 1 Kings 8 verse 40. Hold on. Genesis 49. Okay. Genesis 49 chapter 1.
Here. Goes naked. Genesis chapter 49. You stay right here. What's your name again, brother? Dominique? I'm Zakar. You said you from Haiti, right? IED. That's how you say it. I'm from America. I was born in Kentucky. But we all the same people. Because I know when it comes to so-called Haitians, they look at us like we different people just because we don't speak the same language. But one thing we all got in common, lift this one up. We all got off the same damn boat. They just dropped y'all off in Haiti first before they dropped us off in America. We all the same people because we all came from the west coast of Africa, and then they started dropping us off in the islands all the way up here. So I'm going to prove to you real quick, and then I'm going to let the soldier come back up. You can put it down. How we know you are from, let me see the sign over here to your left. No, right there, the sign. Show you can let it go, that you are from the tribe of Levi. You know who else was from the tribe of Levi in the Bible? Moses, Aaron. And remember, and I don't know, like he said, I don't know how much you know about the Bible, but they thought Moses was an Egyptian when they saw him. Now we know a little bit about history. We know the color of the ancient Egyptians. They black people, so-called black people. So we know that Moses was a dark-skinned man, looked just like us. So I'm going to prove to you real quick how we know without a shadow of a doubt that you're an Israelite from the tribe of Levi. I'm from the tribe of Judah myself, all right? Let's go Genesis 49, read verse 1.
Genesis chapter 49, verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you which shall befall you in the last days.
So this is Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel. He's speaking to all 12 of his sons. He said, he's about to die. He said, gather around my bed. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen to your descendants in the last days. So throughout history now, this is why the Bible's the truest book on the planet. That's right. Throughout all this time that has happened, the prophecies of the Bible have become our history. That's why we can look back in it and read it, and we know, damn, slave ships, that's talking about me.
That's right.
You see, that's how we can able to piece it together. Now once we understand we Israel, now we can start piecing together the other stuff. Well, I'm an Israelite, he had 12 sons, which one do I come from? So let's find out about Levi, so-called Haitians. Jump down to verse, where we at? Verse 5.
Genesis chapter 49 and verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren.
Well, listen to what he's saying. He says, Simeon and Levi are brethren. Remember in the first verse, he's already saying he called all his sons together, gather around. So why is he telling Simeon and Levi, y'all brothers, again? They already know that. What he's speaking prophetically of is, hold the sign, you can drop it off there, that thing broke. Simeon is the so-called Dominicans. Read that part again.
Simeon and Levi are brethren.
He said the Dominicans and the Haitians are brothers. Well, they already brothers, right? So let's piece it together for you, Dominique. I'm going to turn on that light bulb for you, all right? It said, now, look right here. On the island of Haiti. Now, we know that's split in half, right? Who's on the other side of the island of Hispaniola? Who lives on the other side? Who? No, on the other side of actual Haiti. Who lives on that island? The Dominicans. It's split, right? All right, I got it. So read that again.
Simeon and Levi are brethren.
The Haitians and the Dominicans, he said they brothers. But they already brothers because they from the 12 tribes of Israel. He's speaking prophetically to let you know, you two of my sons are going to be living in the same place like brothers.
That's right.
Now, guess what? It gets more descriptive. Because he's like, hey, that's you might be pulling strings right there. I don't quite know about it. I know that Haitians and Dominicans on the same island, but give me some more. I'm going to give you some more. Read that.
Instruments of cruelty are in their habitation.
Oh, now it gets more descriptive. He said, instruments of cruelty are in their. Simeon, the Dominicans and the Haitians. Simeon and Levi's habitation. Instruments of cruelty. What do Haitians practice on the mainland of Haiti? Witchcraft, voodoo, vadu. And what do the Dominicans practice on the other side of the island? Santeria. Read it again for you. I think the light bulb is turning on for Dominique. Read it from the top.
Simeon and Levi are brethren.
The Haitians and the Dominicans are brothers, right by each other. Read on.
Instruments of cruelty are in their habitation.
One of them's going to practice voodoo, and the other one's going to practice Santeria, witchcraft. Now let's read on.
O my soul, come not thou into their secret.
Now he says, my soul. He's talking to the rest of his children. Come not into their secret. When it comes to, now I'm not too familiar with Dominicans and how they practice that, but I know when it comes to voodoo, Haitians don't go around teaching they don't stand on the corner like, hey, everybody who want to learn voodoo, come in. They don't do that, do they? They don't teach it to everybody. Read that part again.
O my soul, come not thou into their secret.
He's telling the rest of his children, don't come into that secret that they got. That witchcraft that Simeon, the Dominicans, and the Haitians practice, y'all don't mess with that stuff. Don't mess with it because it's instruments of cruelty. How's the instruments of cruelty? They cast spells on people. They go to the witch doctor. Do this for me, do that for me. God said, don't come into that stuff. Read on.
Unto their assembly, my honor, be not thou united.
Now it gets even more descriptive. Be thou not united. Are the Dominicans and Haitians united? No, no, no. Right now, the Dominicans, from what we see on social media and things, they killing Levites, so Haitians that come over there. They trying to run them out the country. They always fighting, shooting each other. God says, Simeon and Levi, you Haitians and Dominicans, y'all the Israelites. I'm not going to let y'all be united, because if y'all get together and y'all united, what will they do if they think they Haitians and they think they Dominicans and they already practice witchcraft? What will both of them do if they got together? Practice more witchcraft, right? Give me Baruch chapter 4. He said, be thou not united. This is the only thing that is going to get the Levites and the Simeonites from the nation of Israel to come together. Until then, you will forever keep on fighting. There's only one thing that's going to unite you, like it unites all of us. What do you think it is, Dominique? What do you think it is that brings us all on one accord as a people? Where I won't kill you because I know you my brother. And God told me to do what? Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not rape. Thou shalt not commit adultery. That's what's going to bring us together. Where are you at in Baruch chapter 4? I think it's the last verse. Baruch chapter 4, verse 37.
Lo, thy sons.
Call it and read it.
Baruch chapter 4, verse 37. Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together from the east.
They come gathered together from the east, because some of our people are still over there on the west coast of Africa. Read on.
To the west.
And from the west. That's where we are right now, in the western hemisphere of the world. Read on.
By the word.
Well, how are we gathered together?
By the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of God.
That's the only thing that's going to unite the Dominicans and the Haitians. That one thing will take over the world. Christ will come back and say, okay, now it's time for y'all to be rulers, because you're going to rule the world in righteousness. I can't give you power right now, because if I give you power and you're a Haitian, you'll go back to Haiti and you might practice voodoo. You're going to hate your brother and kill him. You're going to sleep with the women over there and not marry them. I can't give you power, African Americans, because you'll be on damn TV twerking all the time. You'll have your pants sagging. You'll be smoked out everywhere. I can't give you power until you realize that you're a Levite from the nation of Israel. Till I realized that I was a Judite from the nation of Israel. And once we come together on the commandments, you see what you see right here. Unity. And once we come together, all 12 tribes of us as a people, nothing can stop us.
That's right.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates on all our YouTube channels. Shalom.